Bill Cosby returns to television with something new, own unique style.
You gonna be in there long?
Norton Furniture is here for you. Now, seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. My name is Mark, and you can count on it.
540, join.
Join the fun. All have some.
Blow it up now, give it a whack. Turn up the fun with Balzac. Hit it.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must
31
interrupt this
Grammy,
show.
Grammy.
You know what it is? Hey, ham solo. It's time, baby. Low. It's turn out we do. Hey. They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. 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 Man, I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a whip. And I pull the shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you on red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you Red Fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a Matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blitz. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make you bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we said we hit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of Everything Plus Gaming on TSWS Gaming. Again, I'm Luke7. Joining me today is Mr. Oshus07. Ty is going to be joining us later on, but he's running a bit late. We're going to watch the Nintendo Direct for now. Oshus, how are you? What you been playing?
Yo, man, blessed. I'm good. Can't complain. What have I been playing? I've been playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
Wu Chang, please
Yeah.
describe that game to me. I'm curious what your thoughts are on it, because some people are saying it's a Souls-like, others are saying it's a hack and slash. I don't understand.
No, it's a Souls-like. It's exactly like if you pick up any of those games, it's exactly like all the other Dark Souls games in terms of gameplay, same as the likes of Lies of P. It's exactly in terms of the gameplay mechanics, how the entire system works, the no saves,
Yeah,
the difficulty. It's copy and
yeah.
paste. It's not even like games like Wukong, which are somewhat hack and slash based. This is purely a Souls like.
Okay. Did you
And
beat
that's
the
the
first
low
boss? Matt said that he bounced right off of the first boss. Vincent Vega, welcome in. Says
and
my YouTube isn't working. Vincent, try reloading it, because I just tried mine and it's fine. Go ahead, Oshus.
No, I was saying that this is, I don't know, dude, the bosses are just like it's stupid shit. Like the health, like these things where like a boss just remains invincible for a certain amount of time, and it doesn't matter what you do, nothing happens to them. There's a lot of that
Yeah.
shit. So like I don't know, man. Like I like everything about it. Like the graphics look great. The protagonist is she's well designed, but she doesn't say much. But yeah, like in terms of like it's a solid game, but I'm just not a Souls like guy, and I just kind of like dropped it after just a couple of attempts to say like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna fight the same guy 50 times. I've got other games to play.
You know, that's half of the fun of playing a
No,
Souls.
like, but that's the thing. I'm not into that. Like I always say to people, we grew up playing hard games back in the day. Like I'm not fascinated. Like I'm not playing games for what do they call for a sense of what is it? Uh,
Accomplishment.
accomplishment and whatever. Like what is it? What's the
The
complete
EA
thing?
meme. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
forgetting. The
pride
EA
and
meme.
accomplishment. No, I don't look
Yeah,
for
Pride
pride
and
and accomplishment
accomplishment.
in
Yes.
games. I look to have a good
Chesbo.
time.
Welcome in, Chesbo.
So
Yes, this is live. Please make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new.
so I
Go ahead,
look for a
Oshin.
good time. That's pretty much. And for me, just fighting the same guy over and over because simply because he's designed to sort of like lowball you like the old arcades used to is just it's not fun. I don't have fun with that anymore.
But
I've
it's
got other
simple,
things.
dude. Most of these Souls likes, right? Most of these Souls likes, the way I see it, your
Yeah.
first playthrough is a grind. You're trying to figure things out, trying to figure out builds, trying to min max, etc. Right? It's part of the adventure, really. But when you go through your second or third playthrough, watch a couple of YouTube videos. Every single Souls like that has ever existed is a piece of cake, really.
Nah,
You
like
we're just not as good as the people that are like super obsessed with it.
who has that? That's a young man's game. Who has that time, bro? Like who has the time? Like the fact that you lost me at after your first playthrough. I'm like, what?
Yeah, after your first 60 hours, right? Right after your first
No,
60 hours, it gets easy.
no.
But I don't know. For me, the charm of Souls likes is most games are easy. A lot of games are easy. Like your PlayStation games, your Xbox games, a lot of games are easy. And the challenge of Souls likes adds a little spice, to the actual um to the experience. So there's that's where there's the value for me at least. But okay, you've been playing Wu Chang and you dropped it. All right, Vince says Wu Chang is a bad PC port, almost killed me. Damn. So I shouldn't. I have Wu Chang installed. I guess I'm gonna just leave it for a bit. What I've been playing Gears Tactics. It's a weird game. Not weird, but it's not the worst turn-based tactical team game. I'm having a decent time with it. It's a bit challenging, but it's a decent time. Anyway, let's get into this Nintendo
It's a
Direct
solid
thing.
game. Definitely.
So,
I love that
sorry,
game. I
you
said it's
love
a
it.
solid game. I love it, bro. Like, in fact, I've been meaning to get back to it. I played it when it first came out around the 360, around the Series X launch, and I just
Three.
never went. I just never went back to it to just give it a second run. But I really enjoyed my time with it.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
You loved it so much you didn't finish it. Roger that.
But that's that's
So,
that's most games.
so the Nintendo Direct happened earlier today, and we're now going to watch it. Here we go. Speaking of which, Ushers, have you watched this? Have you seen this?
No, no.
Okay, because this is also my first time watching it.
Yeah, no, I'm going in clean now.
All right,
I know nothing about this.
all right. Here we go. Already not enjoying the aesthetics. Like, there's a part of me that thinks, Ushers, maybe the reason why I don't like Nintendo is maybe something was broken in my childhood. I don't know. Because everyone that played
Did you never
Nintendo,
like Nintendo?
that's what I'm saying. I did play Nintendo when I was a kid.
You didn't
When I was
fall in
younger,
love.
I played Nintendo and I had a blast with it. But we're talking like the Super Nintendo, SNES. I'm not
Mm.
even talking the N64. By the time the N64 came out, it was kind of cringe for me, at least.
I think a
So,
lot of people feel like that. I mean, like, I think you feel like about Nintendo to the same way I feel about anime in general. Um,
oh, don't say it, Oshus. Please don't say it.
I mean, again, it's just my like, it's still
No.
loved by. It doesn't make it less loved by like millions of people, but like I think around my teens, I think the last show I ever watched that really just got me out of anime was a show called Fuli Kuli or Furikuri. After that, I was like, I'm good. Like I've had my I've had my fair share of people coming out of portals in people's heads. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm
Coming
out.
out of portals.
Yeah, the show is about this guy that has portals that come through his head. So, like robots and machines from another dimension. So you'll wake up and something will be poking out of his head,
Uh-huh.
and it'll turn out to be some sort of a machine he has to fight at the end of the show. Yeah,
Right.
that's the thing.
I honestly think you fell out of love with anime, and we've discussed this before, and let's not waste too much time on this repeating on rehashing the same topics. I think you
Mm.
fell out of love with anime because you've been watching the bad anime. That's just my humble opinion.
Mm,
Because you won't even watch the modern good anime. You just say, "Ah, no, I don't like anime."
I'm good, dude. I'm
And,
good.
and then when you bring up the ones that made you bounce off of it, it's all like really like niche that no one even likes or talks about anymore. It's not like you said, oh, you watched Gurren Lagann, for example, and you were like, ah, I'm done with anime. It's like some weird
Mm.
stuff no one's ever watched. And I'm like, bro, that's like people that watch, I don't know, that those trashy movies that go to like the French whatever festival, the German whatever festival, and then says, ah, cinema's dead. It's like, bro, relax, stop watching that rubbish, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
But I'm not
let's
I'm
agree to disagree because like
yeah.
Death Note and all that stuff goes into that same pile. Like I can add that there. I can add like I've seen a lot of like things like all the. I never got into the whole Naruto thing, and I never got into
Attack on Titan.
none of that stuff. I think even Attack on
Did you
Titan
even
with
try watching Attack on Titan?
I think I watched like the first episode and I was like, yeah, I know what this is. I'm good. Like
You have no idea what it is. You're just
was
talking
Attack on
about
Titan the one with women and men at war? It's not that one.
no.
With like they think they're fighting. Okay, no, I'm thinking about something else. I know actually. Is which streaming channel is it on?
Attack on Titan?
Mm.
It's on Crunchy. It's on Crunchyroll.
No, I don't have Crunchy. Like which like normal people's streaming? Like is it on Netflix? Is it on Amazon?
I haven't checked for it on Netflix or Amazon or anything.
Mm.
Maybe
Okay, I'll
it
look
might.
for it. Like I mean, I've got free Crunchyroll whatnot with Xbox Game Pass somewhere. I'll
Yeah,
see what I can
yeah.
do
It's
with
on,
that.
it's on Crunchy. It's on Crunchy.
Mm. Okay, I'll check it out.
All right. Vince says, "Look, very much dodging the Gojima news. I'm not dodging anything. I'm not dodging anything. Oshus, you heard what Kojima said, right?
Mm. I
You
think
tagged
it's
me. Eh?
great. Yeah,
You
I
actually
think it's
tagged me.
right. Yeah.
I'm not dodging anything. I'm going
Where's
to
the
play the game.
lie?
No, I'm not dude.
Mm.
I'm playing Metal Gear Delta day one. It's pre.
Well, I mean,
I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition
yeah.
months ago. Like I don't even care, bro. I do
But my
not.
thing is,
I think every gamer
yeah.
has the rights to at least one franchise that you just have no principles, no scruples, no
Mm.
spine, nothing. Every gamer need it you we all have that one franchise that I won't judge you, no matter how shitty the franchise, the publisher or the developer is. Everyone has that one franchise. For me, it's Metal Gear, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Like, look, I don't get it. Like, if he's not playing the game, that doesn't really say anything.
What does it
Um,
say for me, bro? Should
what?
I not play the game now?
No, but I mean, that's the thing. I mean, he had a beef with his company. They sort of fired him. So, of course, there's like a lot of personal feelings there. So, it doesn't. I mean, like, yeah, you as the fan, I don't see why you should now boycott a game because Kojima is kind of not into it or doesn't want to play it. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I have no active stocks in Kojima Productions. I have never received a single penny from him or his company. I'm not actively invested or a
look,
beneficiary of any of his actions. Why am I now going to deprive myself of a certain product because Kojima feels some way about it? It's like, settle down. We need to draw a line somewhere.
yeah, and again, I'm more of a David Ater fan than I am a Kojima fan. So I'm definitely watching to see him be Snake again. Like that's why I didn't like that other one that Kojima made, like Metal Gear Solid
MGS
5,
5.
because it
Yeah.
didn't have David Ater in it, and that's the guy I associate with being Snake. I get it that it was part of his whatnot, whatnot, bigger plot in the game, but yeah,
It was still shitty. Even the way he dismissed David Hayter, it was shitty. It wasn't like he
yeah.
called David and they had a chat and then he was like, no, artistic vision and all this other stuff and explained all this, That's not what happened. What happened was they just pushed him to the side. That's what
And the thing
happened.
is, for a guy who's obsessed with Hollywood, I don't know if it was professional jealousy because David Aja has actually written hit movies like The Watchmen. He also wrote the X-Men 2 movie. So he's not just another voice actor. He's an actually accomplished writer, producer, director in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised Kojima would treat him that way, considering he fans out for every other guy in Hollywood or every other celebrity in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
And he's doing
But
everything he
anyway,
can
yeah,
to make a movie. But anyway, we digress. We digress. So you see,
let's
Vince,
go
I
back.
wasn't avoiding the topic. I just thought it didn't have any real value for us to even discuss. Richie, welcome in. Says, I like MGS5, my most played game on Steam Deck. Hey, man, like what you like. Don't let anyone tell you not to like what you like.
It's a
All
good
right?
game. It's a brilliant game.
It's a
But
good
it's
game.
just for me, as a Metal Gear Solid guy, I just could not connect with it. It was very different. And it also
And
annoyed me that, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
it's one of those things, Ushers, that only we can speak on. It's like people that say, why were you upset about MGS2 and Raiden? It's like you had to
Yeah,
be there, bro. You know what I
yeah,
mean? You had to literally had been there during the PS1 days. You had to literally have played MGS1 five, six, seven, eight, 10 times, gone to school and had conversations and conspiracy theories with your
yeah,
friends and invested all of this time and interest into MGS1. Watch the trailer for MGS2. We bought the magazine because this was like an entirely different world. If you look back,
yeah.
we bought the magazine that had that demo for MGS2 and we played that demo tanker level, I don't know how many times, in anticipation of MGS2. We bought the damn PS2. We, we bought the game. We took time off. We sat there. We enjoyed the hell out of the first hour, hour and a half. And then randomly, this white haired freak appears on the screen. You had to have been there. People cannot just be judging, oh, why are you upset about MGS2? Why are you upset about MGS5? You weren't there, bro. We beat MGS 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're deeply immersed in this universe. And then we hear MGS5 is coming, it's going to be open world, and we're like, fuck yeah. Snake is Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, that
What?
was a L.
Ain't that the guy from 24? A lot of people don't even associate Kiefer Sutherland with 24. That's how like
Yeah.
long back this all was. So I 100% like I don't judge you, Oshus. When you say that you cannot connect till today, you cannot connect with the voice of a MGS5. I get it, but there should be a mod by now that gives you the voice of David Hayter
I don't
with
think
AI
there is.
and stuff. With
Well, it's
AI,
possible to do it, but I don't think anyone has done it.
I think I'll look into it. I think I'll look into it.
Mm.
Ty, welcome in. How you doing? What you been playing?
Hey, it was good. I haven't been playing anything, to be honest. Well, Altars is the game I'm playing, and it's good. I'm taking my time with it. I find it interesting because I'll talk to guys in my circle, and they'll say like, "Oh, Altars. Oh, I started it on Monday," and then they'll tell me like, "Yeah, I finished it." And I'm like, "Man, I've been on this thing for like a month and a half. Like, how are you finishing these things so fast?"
How?
But some people love their gaming. You know, it's what they do primarily. That's their main hobby. So yeah, I get it in that sense.
Wait,
But
gaming is
yeah,
not your main hobby?
it's just time wise. I just allocate it to different things. So it's my main hobby, yes, but I'm just doing so many different things at the moment. Like I just
Okay.
finished watching what's this TV show called Paradise on Disney. It's
Okay.
similar to Fallout. It's good. It's all right. It's a little bit more on the teenagey side. Like some of the things that happen is a bit like, it makes you kind of roll your eyes. But, I'm
You
watching
lost
TV
me
show.
on the teenage. You lost me on teenage stuff. You lost.
Yeah, like when I say teenage, I just feel like the writing is a little bit more like gullible and silly. Like somebody's
Mhm.
like, they threaten someone that they shouldn't threaten, some big, huge, bad person, and then they go back and they want to tell their friend, like, hey, by the way, I have something to tell you, but I'll tell you tomorrow morning. It's like, bro, you just threatened like the most evilest person ever. What do you mean you tell him tomorrow?
Oh
And then the
man,
person dies, obviously. And I was like, what happened?
obviously.
Oh, he was going to tell me something that night. What? I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, this is just amateurish.
Yeah. You know what? All I'll say is good luck with that. Good luck with that. Rachie says we're fake fans because we're not playing the Japanese dub edition of Metal Gear. Listen, if those are the conditions, then I'm the fakest MGS fan of all. I can't. I won't do it. For me, MGS is in English. Sorry. All right, let's get into the Nintendo Direct. Vince enjoys Paradise, so there you go, Ty. It's not just you. Partner showcase. So this means Ty, have you seen this showcase?
Yes, I have. Well, I watched the majority of it when I was in work. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well, me and Oshas haven't seen it. So when I see partner showcase, obviously this means it's not going to be exclusives or first party exclusives. Maybe third party, but not first party. Oh, Zelda aesthetic. It's like Zelda. An egg. Dragon egg. I'm gonna do it.
Monster Hunter.
What? What's up, Oshas?
He said Monster Hunter.
Is it? Like anime Monster Hunter. Oh fuck. Looks like you're right. Tell me this is not the most Nintendo Switch game. Well, actually, tell me this is not the most Nintendo game that you've ever seen, guys. Come on.
Nah, not at all. Most Japanese for sure.
This doesn't look like a Nintendo game to you?
Nah,
This
Japanese.
looks like the typical Nintendo game.
The encroachment threatens to drive our people out of house and home. But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before
I'd
us.
play it.
Can't afford not to go,
I would play the shit out of this.
but it won't be for long.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection.
Yay! Good gift.
Let's try and be quick and brief. This is a long showcase, 27 minutes. Are you guys interested? Oshus?
Nope. I'm good.
I am indeed, yeah, I am. I've never played the Monster Hunter Stories games before, but I know like they're more story driven than the original games. So that's always a win for me. So
Yeah.
would I buy it? Probably not, but just, it depends on the review. Like this to me, this trailer seems more maybe story driven, you know. So if it's good, it's good. End of story.
All right. I'm also down.
I can hear them. Two sounds. Overlapping each other.
I can't really remember, but I think somebody might have mentioned that it's quite Pokemon-like.
Today's Nintendo Direct.
Mention what?
Monster Hunter Stories is quite like it's Pokemon-like. Like I think you catch monsters and you help them and you make them fight each other. Reggie, you might have a better idea of it, but I remember seeing someone say like it's similar to Pokemon in some sense.
In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection.
This is coming to PC,
launching on
definitely.
Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game
Still
runs
milking
on
that
here.
Switch on Nintendo. Squeeze every last drop out of it.
Both logos are shown.
Still the
the
last
game will
one, bro.
launch on both platforms. Okay.
Clearly,
first up,
these guys don't
let's
believe in
take a look at
generations.
some upcoming
Nope.
Nintendo Switch games.
Richie says you raise your dragon. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Let the
Yeah, so it has a Pokemon kind of vibe to it, which is pretty good.
By royal decree, a brand new
Bro,
game in the
something's wrong
Katamari
with me
Damacy
because I tried to
series is
play this
rolling
thing
onto
on
Nintendo
thingy.
Switch.
I think when it was on PSN maybe or Game Pass. I tried to play this thing. It was so boring.
It's a time
It looked like
everyone says
Elite Hatch and the Giant Egg.
everyone says it's a great game, but I find it so boring.
Use helpful items
Takes
to
forever
work
to get
Katamari
into.
like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking.
Like I don't care, bro. I don't care about none of
Online
it.
multiplayer.
Guys, do you like this game?
No, I don't know what this thing
Crown
is.
the winner.
Okay.
Plus, the iconic music.
I know what it is because everyone kept saying it's awesome. Because I used to rag on it. People kept saying, no, it's a good game, it's a good game. And I finally gave it a go on PS Plus, and it was like, this is so terrible.
Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo.
Yeah, Katamari.
Oh, Katamari.
Pre-orders
Jeez.
begin later today on
Nah,
Nintendo
bro.
eShop.
Let's go. Next. Next.
The dance
Those
floor
are weed
is
games.
Oh my
calling.
lord. This is how Ty does his cardio.
You know what actually annoyed me at the start when I was watching this? They weren't dancing to
Yeah.
the beat at the start, and I was so irritated.
You were dancing.
No, they weren't really dancing to the beats. Like it wasn't like.
Oh
it
yeah, yeah,
wasn't-
clearly, yeah.
Right.
Not going to the beat.
And at some point they started to, catch it. So I was like, okay, cool.
Oh man. All-Star Smash Mouth.
Do these games use the Wii remote or like the nunchucks?
Bro, who knows? Who cares?
Isn't this like an Ubisoft game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
This is
Ubisoft.
actually one of their biggest money makers.
It is.
Vincent Katamari King is king. Katamari is king. Playing it since PSP. Hey man.
Next up, our games
Different
to Nintendo
strokes for
Switch
different
2,
folks. Enjoy.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Battle Beyond the Limit. Charge up and
Not playing
unleash
Sparking
your fighting
Zero,
spirit
I'm good,
in
bro.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the latest in the Arena Battler series.
Oh, so it is Sparking Zero. Okay.
Enter the
I feel like this
first
is
of
one of the
180
most
fighters
mishandled
in episode battle mode.
anime
Relive
IPs
iconic Dragon Ball stories from the
from a
perspectives of 8 characters,
recognition point of view.
including
I've been
Goku.
so disappointed with all the anime, sequels apart from like as soon as the Boo saga was done, everything just fell apart.
What? Have you seen Dragon Ball Super?
Oh man, yeah, I've seen it.
Ah, that was good, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
The issue with Dragon Ball Super is Dragon Ball Super isn't necessarily a bad anime. It's just not a great or good anime. If you have the legacy of Dragon Ball and you have the whole world knows your franchise, I expect the best fighting in the industry. I expect the best animation. And the fact that the animation is so poor and there's other shows that has superior animation, it makes me wonder, do you actually care about it? It seems like they're trying to make money. Oh, let's just push it out. And I remember people were analyzing some of the Broly fights and they were saying these are some of the worst animations ever. They just did it. And then they gave an excuse like, oh, well, we were rushing. It's like, you don't rush Dragon Balls. You don't rush that legacy.
No,
it's just insane to me.
You go, even if you spend 10 years with no Dragon Ball, fine. But you're right, the Dragon Ball shouldn't be, it's good. Dragon Ball should be like GOAT status every single time they release a new season.
When I would watch Naruto or even Bleach to an extent, right? Once I looked up at Naruto, it felt like it was actually martial arts. There was punch, kicks, there was, it was choreographed in a particular way. Dragon Ball back in the days would do this thing where like characters would just kind of punch, kick, and they'll just keep repeating that really, really fast, right? And the trick works when you're a kid. But when you're an adult, you just realize, you're just using the same frames over and over again, bro. But with Naruto, it was like, now we're going to get proper fighting. Nope. Still the same thing.
You guys interested in Plants vs. Zombies?
No, but I heard this game was really big on mobile, wasn't it? It was one of the was EA's top franchise on mobile phones at one point.
I've tried this. It's kind of very specific. It's tower defense, basically, if I remember correctly. Yeah, not a fan.
I can't imagine playing FIFA on Nintendo, bro.
This is what I wanted to see, actually. I was hoping for this is why I would have been impressed. If you get FIFA, you get 2K, you get WWE, you get all those main third-party franchises, the ones that chart on PlayStation and Xbox.
But they were already on the first Switch.
No, but it's about yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. They're on the first Switch, but it's about like the parity to me. If the 2K version looks like the PS5 version, and just a slightly lower downgrade, then I think Nintendo's going to do well this generation.
Yeah. Because their version was always like, it wasn't even slightly bad. It was just like terrible. It was horrible on the Switch 1. We'll see what happens with the 2.
Party Pac-Man.
Next is what?
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back.
Oh my god!
Through forests or on ice. Use Pac-tastic moves to clear stages in style.
Guys, I'm telling you, maybe something happened in my childhood because games like this, I see no value at all, bro.
In local co-op.
I think, and this is going to be credit to Nintendo, but when these 2D characters were, icons were moving from 2D to 3D, Nintendo's the only one who really mastered that 3D transition, at least from my memory. Pac-Man should have been another easy enough one. Like, it should have been a top platform IP from a 2D to 3D. The one that you could tell was going to probably be difficult was Sonic. So I understand why Sega kind of failed in that attempt. But Pac-Man should be big. I think Pac-Man should be not where Mario is, but it should be high enough. And it's a shame that it's just kind of fallen apart ever since the 3D transition occurred.
Oshus, are you gonna buy Pac-Man World Repack 2?
No, like I don't know, like there's no value. Like I agree with you. Like there's no value in games like this. Like it's like I don't know. Like again, it's stuff that you've played before. It's stuff that you've experienced before, and you really need to be like sort of nostalgic to want to go and experience this stuff again. And, I don't know.
The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters.
But still,
this looks interesting, but again, it's something that we've played before on the PS1.
Yeah, and I think you can play this on Steam already.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles launches on Nintendo
Oh, okay.
Switch
No, I think
2
this one's new.
and Nintendo Switch.
Looks like it's everything
This
is
is like a remake, I think, of the PS1 and
Ah,
PS.
okay.
Nintendo eShop.
Yeah.
So,
When
so
the
Ty,
clock strikes
gonna
midnight,
play the
shadows emerge.
It looks
tactics
good.
game.
Dark
It looks good,
hour
actually. Yeah.
begins. Step into the shoes of a high school student who,
Persona.
together with
There
his
we go.
friends, awakens the supernatural power of Persona. Attend class and explore.
The
Oh,
showcase
Persona
feels
2.
like they're just telling us everything you can play on the PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh,
You
really?
can now play
But to be
on
honest, Nintendo's third-party showcase was always like that. They're always playing catch-up with all of these titles, so it's almost expected. However, what I do think there will be a difference, and we can talk a little bit more about this when it ends, is we will see more parity day one games on the Switch too.
Yeah, because the idea is like when Persona 6 comes out, for example, it needs to be day one.
That should be multiplayer. Yes, 100%. If that isn't multi-platform, that's Nintendo's fault right there.
It's a big L.
Because they need to reach out to these developers and say, "Hey, listen, when is GTA coming out? Okay, let's help you." In the same way Xbox sends their engineers to help out with the Series S, Nintendo needs to be doing that right now.
Fact. Next, Zelda.
When I saw it, I didn't see Zelda at the start, so I thought this was potentially maybe Monolith Software new game, maybe Xenoblade, a new Xenoblade game. But obviously the one I watched.
Zelda?
No, it is.
Oh, okay. So what is this? DLC? A new Zelda game? What is it?
Oh, it's a third-party show, so how is this Zelda? Is this like a spin-off?
Yeah.
Ah, it's a spin-off.
Which is what I think they need to do as well. They need to be using other developers to make, different versions of games. It's one of those ones we know with the 1,000 players you fight. What are those games called again?
Oh, yeah. Like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors, yeah.
Okay.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places.
Oh, I can see it.
It's what Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors, yeah. But this,
Okay.
this is gonna be a huge jump from the Switch one to this. Like, this is something like I should purchase now.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. This is a hard skip for me, bro. I am good. Nope. Thank you, but no. Alright. Have we seen something that we all really want here so
Nah,
far?
like this is the same Nintendo BS that like they sort of put out every there's no change to this, and then
Yes, it's the number one gaming platform on the planet. Console, at least.
That was the
Not
latest
platform.
trailer
Platform
for
is
Hyrule
PC.
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events
This is
that led to the
Nintendo's like
Legend
the
of Zelda:
lamest
Tears of the Kingdom game.
presentable.
Yeah,
releases
but
this winter.
I think
This
I've
is like
yawned.
More information on this title
infomercial
in the
from the
future.
90s.
Let's continue
We
with
hope you look
games
forward
coming
to
to
like
Nintendo
Jesus.
Switch 2.
Oh, so your mic is a bit off.
The realest Madden
The
ever,
clarity on it.
built from Sundays.
I'll see if I'll
It's
check it out
game
now.
time. Kick off your journey to
Madden.
become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet. Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles. Immerse
Like, if I'm
yourself
going
in
to play
authentic
Madden,
team traditions.
I'll just
And
do it on
strategize playmaking decisions with
PlayStation,
newly added features
Xbox,
to
or
lead your team
PC.
to victory. All built from real NFL data. In franchise mode.
And the
choose
thing they
from
had,
new archetypes to begin
the
your
thing they
coaching
had that was
legacy.
awesome about the
Or
Switch
become
was
your favorite
the
NFL
portability.
coach,
But now,
each with their own
you buy a
strategies.
Switch, you can just buy a
Customize
Steam
your
Deck,
game
bro.
plan by selecting new abilities each week that offer different tactical advantages.
It's
Then
not
level
that
them up
serious.
to fine-tune your plays. Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 touches down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th.
Bro.
Pre-orders are available now.
The only
on
reason I'm not going to
Nintendo
pass out
eShop.
today is because I'm live on the stream with you guys.
A cozy campfire is calling.
No, this is the shit right here.
Enthusiasts,
What is this?
build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. chop wood, arrange the pieces, then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out.
If you don't fuel the flames properly.
Place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat.
What?
Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames.
Oh,
And when
come
you want to
on.
create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows.
Nah, man.
Or set off
No.
fireworks to
People
light
be
up the
making
sky.
fun of me. Oh, he likes Football Manager. It's not even a real game. Guys, Football Manager is more of a game than this.
Nah, this
Making
is a
fire.
game, bro.
Come on, bro.
Snowy conditions.
Wait,
Come on.
just imagine it.
Campfire making
You're taking your
skills
Switch
first.
to
With a
outside
compatible USB
in some
camera,
random
you
camp
can enjoy
area,
each other's
rather than
company
actually lay up a
around the
real
campfire.
fire. Look at
You
this,
might even
socializing.
strike up some interesting conversations.
Like instead of us all talking on this, podcast, we could, do on a campfire.
Sparks to light.
Nintendo is for a special kind of person.
Later today.
Yeah, you see,
Bro,
Rachel
the way
understand.
you said
It's like a
special,
VR
Oshis.
game.
The way you said special,
Like,
Oshis.
this is next level stuff. This chilling by the fire.
Squad up and
Wow.
survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale.
Damn, it only took them what?
Or show
8
off your
years
skills in
to
mixtape,
get
where
Apex.
you'll take on 3 rotating games.
Fuck.
Plus, both Battle Royale and mixtape have enhanced resolution.
Amazing. I'm impressed. I am super impressed. This type of stuff, guys, when they say this meeting could have been a phone call, this could have been just a blog post, a Twitter post, and keep it pushing, my guy.
Aim for victory when
What are we doing?
Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th, along with the new season, Showdown.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the definition of low effort. Like,
The tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure.
I'm sure Sony and then Xbox are looking at this and like, fuck me, right? Like, this is
Yeah.
this is what you guys like. I want to see the person that's gonna say, "Oh, that was off the hook." 9 out of 10.
And gather ingredients to
And then
That show
we
was
see all of
fire.
this.
Plus, up to
We say all of this, Oshis, and then you find out all these games we've been shitting on. Oh, 4 million, 5 million sales, 10 million.
As I said,
Oh.
Nintendo is for a special kind of gamer.
Explore a galaxy.
Oh, game of the year. Here we go. Here we go.
Embark on a journey across
This is a
iconic
waste of a
galaxy
port.
far, far away.
Nah, that's insane. This is good.
Action-adventure game.
I mean, the game's finished. They might as well put it everywhere.
Yeah, I
Especially-
suppose. Yeah, whatever they can possibly make.
Yeah, especially
Oh,
on
but
the
like-
second biggest gaming platform. Right?
But also,
Nintendo
truthfully,
has
like
to be Nintendo.
the game is a good game. It's just not a good game, and that's kind of it. Really. So I
Good
think,
game, inverted commas.
yeah, like people who play the game
I'm
think it's a good
kidding.
game. It's not an amazing game. The problem is this really: there's not enough space for good games. You need to be a great game to get people's attention.
And it launched broken as well.
It launched broken as well. Yeah, yeah.
That was a big disadvantage. Dude, there's no time to launch broken. I'm sorry. These days,
the
with the
female-
options that people have, rather delay your game. Rather delay your game and come out hot as hell. But don't come out broken.
Or including your protagonist. You better come out hot as hell.
Ah, shut
Don't
up.
Come out at all.
We're starting
Can't-
with you.
Can't launch with a faulty face, bro.
Faulty face.
This is a really good patch. I didn't expect this at all.
Yeah, this one, yeah. This was not even out yet. It's got to launch day and date with the other platforms. This is a big one.
And this is what this is what we're looking to see, like day and date games. The Switch will be like taking
Graphics are downgraded.
What is this
Graphics
stuff?
are-
Chronos, the guys who made
Oh.
Hill.
But you can tell the graphics are very broken. Like
Yeah,
not
it's
broken,
not-
but like they're
not
they're
next gen
downgraded
quality.
compared to the PlayStation and Xbox.
I will say something to that effect as well. That because the Switch is a new system, I would expect the graphics not to be as good anyway. But I think as we get further on in the gen, people start to optimize it a lot better.
By extracting the essences of people you meet in the past.
They need to release like
strengthen your own abilities.
Who's this? It's not new. Is it Bethesda?
Price to pay. You'll be
but they need to release those what are those games called?
Modern
Prey games. Prey 2.
Oh yeah, those would be good.
This would be so great. Yeah, Dishonored. All those games are those from the same studio, no?
Arcane. They're from Arcane.
Arcane, yeah. They need to release Arcane collection for this Switch.
September 5th.
Yeah, that's how you make the money.
Well, dude, those games are brilliant, and I would love to play them on the go.
Guys, someone's mic there is bugging. Scratching or something.
Yakuza Kiwami 2
oh man.
Crawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
My only problem with these games being sold on the Switch 2 is that they won't be sold for like $30, which is their price in my opinion. They'll be sold for fucking 60. I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
Ryuji Goda. Use free-flowing combat moves.
Out of Vincent, there's two Arcanes.
What?
Arcane Leon and Arcane Austin. So the one they closed down was Arcane Austin.
It was Austin, yeah.
Plus, there's still plenty
what is stupid Xbox doing? Where's South of Midnight? Where's Forza Horizon 5 for Switch 2? Reichi has a good point, guys.
There's no shortage of things to
South of Midnight and Forza Horizon. And also, what's it called? Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is a Nintendo game. It should be a Nintendo game, in my opinion. I think it'll do damage on the Switch. And you can launch it on both Switch games.
Richie makes a very good point that I wasn't going to bring up until the end, but now that he said it, there was no Xbox games here, which is I don't even know how to. I don't know why. It doesn't. I'm no idea why Fallout 76, Fallout 4, Elder Scrolls Online isn't here.
Yeah,
like doesn't make sense to me.
That's so dumb. Microsoft
is Sea of Thieves on Switch at the moment?
Sea of Thieves? I don't think so.
I don't know why that's not here day one.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves.
I think the Sea of Thieves is on the Switch, the first Switch.
The first Switch, are you sure?
Is it?
Yeah. Not on PlayStation. I'm not about the first Switch.
I'm not sure. Let me double check.
Let us check. Sea of Thieves on Nintendo
No, it's
Switch.
not. That's
no, it's not.
No idea why that game isn't there. Like that game, to me, that game should have been day one on the Switch.
Because Xbox's genius marketing. There's a plan here, like it's, you know, it's way beyond anything we can.
All right, Usher. All right, see what you did, Ty. See what you did.
Listen, blame Richie, man.
Come on, bro.
The Switch got
hey, Matt Mo, welcome in. Romancing Saga 2. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Shinobi, good stuff. I'm not a big fan of 2D games, but Shinobi's a good one. Borderlands 4. What? They're getting Borderlands 4 day one. Gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea why that wasn't highlighted, and that's in the reel. That doesn't make sense to me. That's a huge game.
Borderlands 4 is a big one, bro. That's a big one. Fuzzy says Xbox ports haven't really been at any showcases other than indie. They need to sort that out.
Well, guys, pay attention to this one.
Wait, Enix. What is this?
Octopath.
Heroes set out on a journey.
Nope.
No, both Octopath games already on Switch. What is this? This is a remastered version.
Nope.
They're gonna tell us the same thing.
It's a new game.
To life in HD 2D.
What?
This is Philadelphia,
what?
A continent overrun by
it's not turn-based.
A spell of safekeeping is all that protects humanity's sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a
course.
fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye. I'm a fairy.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find
Okay.
opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced
I'm down,
strikes.
bro.
Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more. There are 7 weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations
Alright, I'm
of
down.
magicite.
I'm down. Oshus,
Try out
thoughts?
all sorts of variations to find the
I'm just trying to figure out what it is because like I've got so many games like this on Steam.
Your fairy companion
This
Faye
looks good,
can
bro.
also attack
Guy?
and pick up items.
Looks great.
You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time.
Oh,
You'll
nice.
find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
Nice.
Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
Oh, is this a Chrono Trigger game?
No, it's a new game.
Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo.
Wait. The name of the game is The Adventures of Elliot the Millennium.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
That's
it's
a
a
great name.
quick sidebar. The Japanese are excellent at making games, horrible at naming them.
Do you know why I like the
What-
name so much?
Why?
Because when I was much younger, these kind of names and this kind of graphics, they go hand in hand to me. It's just a huge throwback. Like, oh, it's so corny, but that was
Oh,
what
yeah.
I loved as a kid.
This feels like a game from 1996, bro.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Alright,
And
my
the thing
only
is, Square is always going to get a lot of like attackers. People say you don't make the RPG kind of like games, but they do. Like, if you look at Square's history, like Final Fantasy Tactics, the Adventures of Elliot's coming out, Dragon
Nintendo
Quest,
Switch 2 next year.
Visions of Mana as
After
well.
today's presentation, a debut demo will be available.
I'm down.
And there will be an upcoming survey
I,
to gather
as long as it's not
player
exclusive to the Switch, I'm down. Actually, even if it is exclusive to the Switch. Let's not get too much into that.
In the beginning,
More
there
Square
was
Enix.
nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Traveler remake. 0.
Okay, so
Also,
see,
this is Octopath Traveler.
yeah, so see, this is what I thought it
Are
was.
you heading out on your journey? Yes.
Ah.
Suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
Like they've just made too many of these sort of games of Square now. Like they've got a lot of these semi 2D.
I don't know, man. Like I like Octopath Traveler. I didn't finish either one of the two, but I enjoyed them.
Are you going to find the people who took our home?
This makes me want to go back and restart 1 and 2 and finish them.
They're great if you
Okay,
play them
oh,
on
this
a
looks-
mobile console.
Right, everything isn't about just graphics, Oshus.
But that's what I said. They're
This-
great
this
if you
looks-
play them on a mobile console.
This looks clean. Ty, you done?
Yeah, listen, for sure. I wouldn't play it because I just got too much games to play, but it looks good.
Yeah,
It does.
That's a-
Zero is available on December 4th, 2025.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct
Oh, that's it?
Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
Banger. Bangers. Banger after banger.
Gents. Okay. Thoughts.
Nintendo's gonna Nintendo, and that was Nintendo. Or as Nintendo as you can Nintendo.
Yeah, guys, someone's mic is scratching. Try and sort that out. I don't know who it is.
I changed mine, so I don't know. It could be.
Hi. Is that
Well,
you?
mute Ushers to see if it's popping still.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Ushers.
Oshus, it's you, bro. Unmute yourself, Oshus. But the scratching is definitely coming from you.
I'll see if I can sort it out. Let's just
Yeah,
do
Fuzzy
this.
says Octopath is an Xbox Play Anywhere. Ooh, nice. Nice. Did I buy Octopath on Xbox or did I buy it on thingy? I'm pretty sure I have Octopath on thingy. On Steam. Hold on. Launching the Xbox app. Alright, Vince says mic crackling like a campfire. Yeah, it's Mr. Ushers over there. Let's see here. Octopath. No. I got Octopath Traveler on PlayStation. My bird. I got it on PlayStation. Well,
is it still scratching?
No, it's okay.
No, it's gone. But thanks for the info, Fuzzy. Ty, what's your overall rating for the showcase?
I would give it probably a 7 out of 10. Probably an 8 just because I think, Monster Hunter Stories, that's going to be on par with all platforms. I think it kind of signifies that FIFA is going to be day one and it's going to be good quality. Same thing I think Borderlands is a great catch. Persona coming there is great as well. And I understand that metaphor should be there, but it also makes sense that you don't want to cannibalize that kind of genre. So, obviously release Persona first and then metaphor later on. I would have liked to see more Xbox content. And I would have liked to see maybe more content from Bandai Namco, from from Bandai Namco, from all these other developers. But that didn't happen, so that's why I'll give it a 7. But it's a step in the right direction. This was one of my queries about Nintendo. Can you court all these third-party developers to come and produce for you? And the answer is yes. And if your console can produce good enough graphics, and we've seen it, do Cyberpunk. It's not great, but it's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I think you're in a position now where you can start competing with PlayStation, at least in Japan. If you want to play these big games, you don't need to go buy a PlayStation if you're in Japan now. Your Switch 2 can do that. So I think that this is a huge win for them. And I like to see how they look like in 3 years or 4 years. Yeah,
getting the big ones day one. Oh my goodness, that's a big one. That's a big move by them. Vince says it's a D-. Like all these games come to you on game key card. Yeah, that's a big issue. That's a big if you look at it surface level wise, this was a great showing. But when you look at the context of the situation with the key cards, Nintendo has a real problem with that specific topic. They even, a lot of people can try and damage control for them and say it's nothing, but even Nintendo put out a survey a week or two ago asking people oh, what do you guys think about key cards? Does it bother you, etc., etc.? Everyone here knows these corporations don't be asking nothing if they aren't concerned or if they don't think we are concerned. They don't ask no questions. They just tell us to pay for the stuff. So that's a good point, Vince. It's a good point. Oshus, what's your rating for this showcase?
It is a Nintendo out of 10. I don't know, man.
What does that mean, bro? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
How do you?
What does that mean?
Stuff, bro. Like if I had to rate it for me, this is not even a 5. There's absolutely nothing here that was really interesting. That sort of stood out. I thought when they showed off the console, that was a bit more interesting because they had the games that I come to Nintendo for, which is Nintendo's first party. They had the Mario Karts, they had the Donkey Kongs, like they even announced like ports or you being able to sort of get upgrades for your current Switch library that Nintendo has. This, like, I can't think of anything here that actually had my attention at all. Like, and I think people give Sony and Xbox's shows a hard time. This is not even on the same level. This is like, for me, if I had to do like a show for like 9 and 10 year olds, like this is the sort of show I would do. I don't
Oh,
see why a grown person would look at this and be excited for. I'm not being nasty or being funny. Like, I get it. There's a lot of people.
sounds like it.
No,
Sounds
but I mean,
just like it.
if you're like a nostalgia person, like for me, you release new hardware. What about this show says that we just released new hardware?
The third party that's coming day one, like Borderlands 4. For me,
So how
they
much?
didn't
How much
even
time
give
did we
it.
spend
They
on
didn't even
Borderlands
give it like proper airtime, in my opinion. But I think Borderlands 4 should have been given the same attention that they're giving to even like Sparking Zero.
Dude, they're busy
The
showing you
fact,
fucking camping simulators. Camping Simulator got more time.
there you go, there you go. Which is, bro, it's like you guys. How are you guys the number 2 like platform in gaming on the planet? How? After PC, like get the feelings out of the way. After PC, it's Nintendo. These guys are number 2, and they decided to pick the camping thing over Borderlands 4. I don't get it at all.
But
That's a good point.
this is why I said that the like when I have an argument with someone about this as well, that the success of the Switch is not the games as people would like you to believe. It is the gimmick. It is the fact that
Yes,
it's a hybrid system. That is literally just it. And I'm not saying the
yeah.
games didn't help. Obviously, the games help push that momentum. But like we're here sitting down now, looking at this, and we're like, well, what Usher just said himself. Where is the game that shows you have a new console? It's like, yeah, because it's all about the gimmicks, and the gimmick doesn't work anymore. So now it's just the
It
games.
doesn't, bro.
Now it's so close to the PlayStation and the Xbox that you're going like. I think
And the
I
Steam
was on
Deck. Don't forget the Steam Deck, bro.
the Steam Deck.
The Steam Deck
I
is
was on
still
Reddit.
$400 right now.
I was on Reddit, and Reddit was like, "Here are all the games that showed up on the Switch, showcase that's coming on PlayStation and Xbox. Pretty much nearly everything is coming on these platforms as well. They all compete with each other in the closest way possible now. So Nintendo is going toe to toe with PlayStation. That's why I'm more interested to see how things looks like 4 years from now, as opposed to right now. Because right now, everyone's going to buy the console, everyone's going to test it out. But 4 years from now, does it still maintain the same type of consistency?
When PlayStation comes out with their portable,
Exactly.
when Xbox
Yeah,
comes out with their
I want
portable.
somebody. They deserve to get their ass kicked for this bullshit.
Because for me, I think the biggest issue with Steam Deck for me is that they're too closed off. It's too much of a problem to get a Steam Deck. You know? I think as soon as they make Steam Decks more available to other regions that aren't like the US and most of Europe, we're gonna start cooking. Because I can get a Switch 2 right here in Mozambique. I'm not even in the capital city, but I can get a Switch 2 tomorrow if I want. If I want a Steam Deck, turn on the VPN, buy it, send it to Ham's house. Ham tells me how much shipping is going to cost to send it to Mozambique via DHL. You see all of this logistics that I have to do just to get a handheld console? So yeah, it's gonna be fun. The next few years is gonna be very fun. But Oshas, stop sitting on the fence. Don't say Nintendo out of 10. What's your rating?
I would give this like a 4 for me. Like if you had to ask me, it's a 4 out of 10. As in terms of like things that I would play on this, it's only
Yeah.
those 2 Square games that were remotely interesting to me. I can't think of anything else that actually stuck out that I thought, you know what, this is really interesting. And again, this is a very unique platform, and I just still don't think they're innovating. This is all the same like stuff that they were doing. Like this show is identical to the show they did for the Switch like a year ago, when they had the same partners. It's exactly the same sort of titles being presented, the same sort of presentation. And
I would say
it's
the
sad to-
difference is that I would say the difference is games like Chronos and Borderlands 4. I think they made a statement saying, here's 2 or 3 big current gen games that are coming out, and we are going to have them day one as well. Like, now we're not talking about catching up in a couple of years. It's day one. Let's go. For me, I think that difference is big enough that I would disagree with you. And I'm not the biggest lover of Nintendo, but that's the one thing that I would say I disagree with you when you say this is the same as last year's. Because last year's wasn't like this. You didn't have games that aren't even out yet, graphically demanding, will be coming out this year or next year, and the Switch is saying we'll have it the same day as PlayStation and Xbox. I think that's a very big difference.
Yeah, well, I suppose, yeah, in terms of technically, yes. But for me, as someone who sort of like looks at the quality,
Yeah.
I don't even like. If that was the case, then like, why not show those games and put them like front and center instead of all these
Yeah.
other obscure games that you sort of focus on that you've done before.
That's a
Like,
fair point.
so that is my only like thing against that, and I really do hope that the other guys are actually interested in competing in this space so that they can like just put some freaking fire under Nintendo, because this is just lazy in my opinion. There's no excuse. Like, Nintendo had better shows for the GameCube than this BS. Like, in terms of like overall presentation, I feel that all these shows have sort of regressed. Back in the E3 days, we still had more things to talk about when these things were over than we do today.
Back in March.
Yeah. Damn.
Old man yelling.
We had better Nintendo shows. We had shows where every like Nintendo would show off 2 games and they'd be the showstoppers. You're like, wow, like what the fuck? Like, nothing mattered that came before because they had 2 things or 3 things that just blew your mind.
Well, times have changed. For me personally, I'm with Ty. This is like a 7 for me. I'm quite satisfied. This is not making me think I'm gonna go buy a Nintendo Switch. No, because Nintendo, they have very problematic policies. Besides the game key cards, the whole trying to kill the second-hand market, etc. Bro, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Nintendo in that aspect. So I would say 7 out of 10. And I'm very much looking forward to how many more games they're going to be on par with PlayStation and Xbox in terms of day one current gen games that are coming out. We need to see less and less games that are like, oh yeah, this is coming to a PlayStation and Xbox and PC. It'll get to Nintendo in like 4 or 5 years. No, we need to start seeing a situation where every game is now coming out on all of these platforms at the same time, including Nintendo. And I'm not even a Nintendo guy, but I want all the games everywhere. Richie says it was a good Square Enix show. Yeah, it feels like, dude, those are the only games that we were like, oh, okay, this looks nice. It was the Square Enix games. Because Chronos, Borderlands 4, etc. We've already seen these games at other showcases. We've already seen them. Now we're just getting confirmation that they're also going to be on the Switch. But yeah, I'm with you, Ty. 7 out of 10. It was a good showing. It was a good showing. Their partners don't have dev kits. Listen, excuses, bro. Excuses. All right. Anyone else have any other thing to add or comment on this specific topic? Or can we move on to something else? It's been about an hour. Ty, Oshus, y'all are good?
And I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. Moving on, we've got a backlog of topics, not just video games. We have a backlog of topics. The EA CEO says it's all in as a company on Battlefield 6 and is building a platform rather than a product. Andrew Wilson says EA has been investing more behind this Battlefield than any other before it. Guys, I don't want to sound hyperbolic, but when companies say stuff like this, I'm thinking, if this thing flops, we might not see a Battlefield for a long time. That's what I'm thinking. But let's get into the article. Maybe the specifics will tell us something different. In a Q&A during its earnings call following the publication of its Q1 results for financial year 2016. 2016? Is this year's topic? Bro, this is July 20. Huh? What is happening? I think this is a typo. I think this is financial year 2024 or 2025. This makes no sense.
It's an IGN article.
No, it's VGC. Get off my ass. No. Leave IGN alone. No. Oshers. We're not having that. We're not having any of that slander today. That's VGC, bro. That's VGC. That's a typo from VGC. That's not IGN. Andrew Wilson was asked to talk about EA's marketing strategy for Battlefield 6 and how it differs from that of previous editions. Wilson replied that this time, guys, now we're going to be different. It's been 10 years of failure, but now we're going to get our shit together. I promise. Wilson replied that this time the company isn't treating Battlefield 6 as a single product, but rather as the start of a Battlefield platform, with more details to come later this week. And I quote, "Certainly, you're going to see a lot more in a couple of days," Wilson replied. "We've been investing more behind this Battlefield than any Battlefield product before it. And really, the big reason for that is that this isn't just a product. We're really building out Battlefield as a platform, and you'll hear a lot more about this in just 2 days' time, and all will become more clear about the nature of our investment over the last 4 years, with 4 studios building against this launch to date." Wait, wasn't this supposed to be today? If I'm not mistaken, this was supposed to be today. Taya, what are your thoughts on this whole situation, on what he's saying? It sounds like he wants to turn Battlefield into CS:GO or Fortnite.
Optimistic. I think they have 4 studios working on the project, so that's
actually here we go. It's starting in 12 minutes. All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the multiplayer trailer is gonna shows a lot. I think we've seen enough that destruction is back, so they have been listening to the fans. Now, whether this is going to be Battlefield 6 for the future, in terms of, okay, we're not going to see another Battlefield game for multiple years, and it's just going to keep being an update. And we don't know. We don't know their full plans. They'll tell us today. But I think this is good. And I won't say, don't take his word for it, but if you're someone who's been paying attention to the leaks and all the players who've been playing it, it does look good, and it feels good. So yeah, optimism away.
So you're optimistic that this is actually going to work out fine?
I'm optimistic that it's going to be better than the last 3 games. Now, whether that's
will they get 100 million players like they projected a couple of weeks ago? Because remember, that went viral.
Nah, they're not getting 100 million players.
Oshers, what are your thoughts on Battlefield becoming the next Fortnite, and them telling us it's going to Fortnite?
All I have to say is good luck. like bringing one guy on that's from a successful series, I don't think is going to change your fortunes, unless there's been a significant sort of change in terms of the talent that you're using to make the games. And in my knowledge, there's not really been any of that. Did they bring anyone else except, was it Zampella that they brought on, right?
Yeah, Vince Zampella, yeah.
I think the key thing there would be that it is the lead, right? Who's in charge? Who's giving the direction? Because you can have talent.
Yeah, but is it the same team that produced the other 3 games that were not so successful?
No, but it's not really about that because people will argue that like they change strategies and the way they operate for those other previous games. So if you're a developer and you want to make The Last of Us, but then someone's telling you like, no, make a live service game, of course it's not going to be as good. You might know as a creator that this is what we should do.
Welcome to the Battlefield 6
Yeah, I still don't see it. I'm not. Look, this is first of all, it's EA, it's Battlefield. Like, how many times have they told us that this is gonna be the best one ever because we say it's the best one ever? 2142 was about to be the thing.
Legend in the esports space. It's Pansy here
Right?
today.
You want to mute this guy because they're not talking. This is not the trailer.
Hold on.
So like, yeah, man. Like again, like EA has to prove. Like they have everything to prove, and like they're nothing to sort of like lose here. So it's up to them to sort of say, well, yeah, this is what we're gonna deliver. But they don't just have my sort of like go ahead without actually proving it. Because the competition for this genre is like more ruthless than it's ever been. I mean,
Yes.
Call of Duty is not slowing down, and there's so many other games, that are doing the whole first person thing and that are incredibly popular. And your last game let your fans down drastically, regardless what you promised us. All the stuff that they presented with the nature and the I think it was like a huge typhoon or whatever and airplanes, everything. It was like, whoa, amazing. And you play the fucking game and it's a turd. So they've got a lot to prove here. They've got a lot to sort of like not just to their fans, but like even this dude, like he's the Apex Legends guy. So let's see if he can repeat that success or if it was a fluke. So yeah, good luck to them. That's
This
basically.
is going to bomb. This is going to bomb so hard.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why? Because of not only past performance. You guys know how I do. Past performance informs future results, right? If a stock went down yesterday, it's probably gonna go down today too, right?
Only if you do the same thing again.
What?
Only if you do the same thing again.
And what they did last year was not the same thing they did in the previous Battlefield. Battlefield, right, has always been the niche shooter, even at its absolute height, like at the peak of Battlefield. It was not Call of Duty in terms of the amount of people that played it, the amount of reach that it had, and now you're sitting here saying we've put a whole lot of money into this specific Battlefield. And Ty, you like to talk corporate. When corporate puts money in, what do they expect?
ROI.
And I'm telling you, when they said they expect 100 million players, it's because they put in enough money to justify that expectation as far as they are concerned. And like you said earlier, Ty, this ain't hitting 100 million players. So that's why I'm saying this is gonna bomb. You can't have a situation where they tell you what they expect. You, with your own analysis, are like, they're not gonna hit the target that they set and told us. This wasn't a rumor, this wasn't a leak. They volunteered this information. They volunteer this information through official channels. It's 100 million players that we expect, meaning they put money for 100 million players. When they inevitably do not hit 100 million players, Ty, it's gonna bomb. And that's why I'm saying this is going to bomb. I'm not even saying it's going to be a bad game or whatever. I'm just saying this thing at its absolute height, at the best that it's ever been, it never hit 100 or even 50 million players. Now you're talking about 100 million in a saturated market full of competition. Let's watch this trailer. This looks interesting.
Will prevail.
We're ready, Mr. President.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark
They should have made the president a woman.
day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack, no country is safe from their reach. For all those serving on our behalf, our prayers go with you. For the Pax Armada mercenaries who are watching now, I have a message. It's over.
Let's get to work.
Come, your masters of war. Hear the bells of big guns.
You guys ready to spread democracy?
They turn and run farther when the fast bullets fly.
Move fast. Move decisive. Dagger on my 6.
Send it.
And I hope that you die. And your death will come soon. I follow your casket by the pale afternoon. I watch while you clear the ship now. And I stand over your grave till I'm sure that you're dead.
Ready to target for the F-61.
It was like watching one of those trailers for a movie, a Hollywood movie.
Oh, doggy. Now that.
All right, thoughts on the trailer, boys?
That looked good. But you know how I feel about these CGI.
No gameplay.
No gameplay, just like what you guys think your game is gonna look like when people are playing it. So let's hope it is actually like this. But yeah.
Vince says, I expect cancellation like Concord.
Stop.
Settle down, bro. Settle down. Like it won't be that bad.
I'll say this: even if the whole 100 million number is accurate or correct, the question then becomes like, who is really saying that? Is that even Andrew Wilson himself, or is it just other people in the studio who they have crazy expectations that aren't realistic? What are the actual targets that the studio has? Now it's 4 studios, so it's a lot of money. You're right about that. But when they say platform, I do imagine that they want this to be stable going forward. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they want another Battlefield game to come out soon. I don't think this is going to be a game where you're going to be getting a new version every year. I think it's going to be, okay, well, here's a new DLC that's $25 for the new story, etc., etc. And it seems like there's going to be a single player mode. There's going to be a multiplayer mode. And I think the Battle Royale it's definitely going to get people to sign up, especially if it's free. Just because it's a brand name that is also free, but also it's different. Battlefield always felt different from COD. I think people are going to want to check that out just to see if it's if it offers something new. So yeah, I mean 100 million. No, I don't think so. But who knows? Does that include a mobile phone version that they want to release? Maybe. Who knows?
Here it is. Here's the article from PC Gamer. EA reportedly expects Battlefield to bring in 100 million players, a number that even DICE devs don't think is feasible. So the devs are like, I don't know, man. But the higher ups are like, nah, you guys can do this. You can do this. Devs are like, I don't know. Sorry, Oshus, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, they're like, you got this. Like, it sounds like
and then the devs are like, I don't got this.
It sounds like another company I know that used to sort of like be.
Stop it. Leave Xbox alone. For
no,
one
not
episode.
Xbox. BioWare. Didn't they do the same thing? Like, they showed off a demo and they were like, "Oh, that's the game," and then the guys were like, "What? We're making that."
True. That's true. Let's read the article. From the outside, the vibes around Battlefield 6 yet to be officially titled, are pretty good, spurred by creative direction that's essentially, let's do Battlefield 3 and 4 again. Folks are liking what they're seeing from those playtests and keep leaking onto Reddit. From the inside, Battlefield 6 development could be going better. As detailed in a report published today by Ars Technica, EA's grand multi-studio strategy for the future of Battlefield has proven more chaotic than harmonious. Battlefield 6's budget has reportedly ballooned past, count them, $400 million. That's Concord territory. That is Concord territory right there. Its campaign is far behind multiplayer. Major features are undecided as the project enters alpha, and EA suits are setting sky-high expectation that its own developers don't see as even remotely realistic. 100 million, that's the player count target EA established for Battlefield 6 over a set period of time that included post-launch, according to Ars Technica. It's an ambitious, to put it mildly, target for a series that's always enjoyed a niche appeal. Niche. The key word here is niche, ladies and gentlemen, compared to Call of Duty, whose mainstream importance has shrunk in recent years. Here's a quote. Obviously, Battlefield has never achieved those numbers before, an EA employee told us. It's important to understand that over about that same period, 2042 has only gotten 22, not even 1/4 of 100 million. No, guys, even at the peak of the series' powers with Battlefield 1, as the employee notes, it achieved maybe 30 million plus. EA hopes a free-to-play Battle Royale mode, which Ars Technica calls a core offering for Battlefield 6, will help bridge the audience gap. We've heard rumblings of a Battle Royale mode through the playtest leaks, but this Call of Duty Warzone-like approach of giving away Battle Royale while charging for a traditional Battlefield experience is news. It's a nice thought, but entrenched developers are convinced EA has its head screwed on. Developers aren't convinced EA has its head screwed on straight. According to Ars Technica's sources, including numerous developers at DICE itself, very few people believe the 100 million target is realistic. There you go, Ty. Oh, it looks like they're saying something up on stage. Hold on. Rewind this so we can hear the big bosses tell us why we should spend money.
Hello, everybody. It's awesome to be here with you all today. Today's a day we've been waiting for a long, long time.
Get in your wallet.
We're live here in LA with hundreds of creators and fans, with simultaneous events in London, Paris, and Berlin, and another one in Hong Kong unfolding this weekend. And it's all to celebrate the Battlefield 6 multiplayer reveal.
Okay.
So let's start by taking a peek at Siege of Cairo, one of our new maps.
Maps, bro.
Okay. You know, that's a little small. Can we go a little bigger, a little louder? You know, like Battlefield's supposed to be. Yes.
When corpos when they try not to be corpos, bro. It's so cringe.
Are you literally asking for people to applaud what you haven't showed them yet, even more?
It's
Get the
so
freaking hell out of here.
It's so cringe.
You guys suck.
Let's get back to the video. Obviously, the corpo bootlicker is going to be bothered by us criticizing the corpos. Here we go.
Now that's more like it. This is a one-of-a-kind series. It's one that I love deeply and have many fond memories of, as I'm sure many of you here do too. We're here representing the 4 studios who put their heart and soul into Battlefield. Working with you in Battlefield Labs, we're focused on getting the fundamentals right to deliver something special for our fans.
We know we have to nail classes, gunplay, and vehicles. The all-out warfare this series is known for, conquest, breakthrough, and rush, they cannot be compromised. And of course, Battlefield isn't Battlefield without destruction.
I am this guy. I am this guy right now. Like, all right, and
Yeah, a party pooper. That's what you are.
here's time for everyone to see, gobbling it all up.
Because Ty likes video games.
Oh,
You, on the other hand, look at you with your glasses and your shirt and your badge, with your arms folded, like, this is not a Kojima game. Give me a Sega's game instead. Football Manager, bro. That's a real game.
Ty likes getting smoke blown up his ass. That's why he's happy. Let's go.
All right, but our ambition doesn't stop there. We're elevating Battlefield with more ways to play that we're going to show you today.
Okay.
All right. Think we've talked long enough?
Yes.
Byron, it's time to break shit. I've been waiting a number of years to say this. This is fucking Battlefield 6!
Stop laughing. He's not a promo. He's a gamer.
We got the fucking space!
Gameplay, no?
It's just one of those days!
This still feels like a trailer. I want the extended gameplay. Breaking into floors. Shit, man.
Yeah, this is all stuff that's cut together. So
yeah, like I want to see how this works in real time.
Can you drama queens like calm down? You're gonna get it.
Like 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 15 minutes of just actual gameplay, no bullshit, no cut.
You know what's so crazy? There's literally like 20 hours of Battlefield 6 leaks online, so you can actually everyone's already seen the gameplay.
Really?
But I guess, yes. There's so many leaks on the beta online. Everyone's been leaking this.
Okay,
but I guess you casuals just are not aware.
Hey man,
yeah,
I've never.
You want to see it from EA?
I have never purported to be a multiplayer expert or even a connoisseur of this type of genre. You can say what you want, but you can never accuse me of being a fraud in multiplayer games, because I've never bothered, especially with shooters. I've never bothered with that.
Every time I hear the Battlefield theme kick in, I get goosebumps. I love it. Hello everyone, I'm Christian Grass, Battlefield's executive producer.
Yes, goosebumps because it's like money.
Battlefield from the start. We couldn't be more excited to be here today to show you what's next for the franchise. But first, let's take you to another new map, Empire State.
No, this is where you cheer. Come on.
But let's start with the setting of Battlefield 6, a world that's filled with chaos as countries fight to establish a new global order at any cost, a world where anything can happen at any moment.
And with that, let's take a deeper look at the world you'll be fighting in.
Wow.
The year is 2027. The world is on edge. Major European countries have left NATO, while the US and its remaining allies grapple with the fallout.
Countries looking to fill the power vacuum left by this chaos turn to a massive private military corporation with deep pockets and the latest tech.
It's always the PMCs, bro.
The global balance of power.
Just ask Kojima, he'll tell you. It's always the PMCs. That's where we're going.
They represent
Actually, we're already there.
Sophisticated and unafraid of consequences.
Yeah,
NATO's tattered remnants are wounded and battered, but this hardened
That's cool.
alliance is determined to stop Huck's armada. This violent conflict will introduce you to a cast of memorable characters as you fight across the globe. Returning gunfire in the streets of Cairo. The crippling machines of war on the shores of Gibraltar.
Welcome to the world of Battlefield 6.
I knew this guy was going to say something.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Chubb. I'm a producer from DICE in Sweden, working on Battlefield.
Hi everyone, Alexia Christofi here, also a producer at DICE, live from Aini district in Tajikistan.
We have the honor of standing on this stage today to represent the work of our teams back home in Stockholm and across all of Battlefield Studios. When we started work on Battlefield 6, we knew we wanted to come back to a modern military playground with the kind of atmosphere and grit that made Battlefield 3 and 4 iconic games. We needed to take that aesthetic to an entirely new level.
Yeah!
I'm not gonna clap for that. Who's clapping for that? Come on.
That never gets old.
It's already old.
Weapons, vehicles, destruction. All of these are essential parts that make Battlefield a truly one-of-a-kind experience.
We're relentlessly fine-tuning combat and vehicle controls, making destruction matter more than ever before to how you play the game. Delivering a unique and impactful class experience is necessary to staying true to Battlefield.
Ooh, Fuzzy. I also want to give Real World a
Time
go.
to show you how all
It
those
looks nice.
things have come together
Looks
in
very nice.
Battlefield 6.
At the core of any great first-person shooter is the connection players have with its world. We know the things our players love about Battlefield and are elevating them to an even higher quality than ever before. Our class
Ooh,
is
Stinger
full of
missile,
battle,
nice.
with new innovations to give players even more choice. Intense tactical combat, from the gunplay to the way you move across the battlefield, rebuilt from the ground up. Vehicles that feel weighty, powerful, and can change the tide of war.
And of course, destruction. Something Battlefield does unlike anyone else.
We heard you loud and clear. You want the class system back. Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon. An iconic formula for Battlefield. Each class features a signature weapon set, as well as class-exclusive gadgets and traits that define your role in the squad.
How long until I can play as Beavis and Butthead in Battlefield?
For the rest of the team.
That's what I want to know.
A handy grenade launcher will rob enemies of their cover, while flashbangs send them scurrying through the line of fire. Cornered by the enemy, an adrenaline shot may be the difference between
Such a
life and
pro
death.
presentation model.
Assaults enhance mobility,
Such a
combined
what?
with the option to throw on
It's a very pro way to present a game.
formidable force that can push
Mm.
deep behind
Especially this type of game. Like, I promise you, if you just gave people like 5 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay without these people that I don't care about.
A satchel filled with rockets and mines, this class is
But when you see the people, it makes it more.
This is the way you need to talk about the
also the
game.
only class capable of repairing friendly
Like, it does many different things, for sure, right? So, for example, that's the engineer right there.
That was nice. Patching up the tank. That was
out of the
nice.
fire, throwing down supply crates.
Now imagine if you did this in actual gameplay.
So that's good as well.
Can lay down deployable cover, intercept enemy grenades and missiles, and they're the masters of the machine gun. there is no better class to keep your squad in the fight when the odds are against you.
Recon is our tactical mastermind who provides vital information to the squad and stalks the edges of the battlefield, usually with a sniper rifle in hand to pull off the perfect headshot. With drones capable of pinpointing enemy positions.
Yeah, I don't like about a lot of sniper
C4 that
rifles
can
in
cripple
games
tanks and level buildings.
is that you can shoot someone with a 50 caliber sniper
Missiles right to their target.
on their chest and they won't go down.
For Battlefield 6,
They'll just
we've
take damage, and it's
reapproached
like, bro,
and rebuilt it from the ground up to create an experienced
they
team
don't
called
understand guns.
Kinesthetic Combat System. Designed to give you a wider range of tactical and reflexive options during the heat of battle. It's about being aware of what's around you. How you move, how you shoot, and how to use destruction are all carefully balanced and work together to define
no way,
this
you
new
can do all of
system.
that? That looks nice.
With Dragon Revive, you can now cross no man's land to save a downed squad mate by pulling them to safety while reviving them. You can also lean and peek around corners. You can mount weapons on walls, crouch while sprinting, and even perform agile rolls while escaping enemy fire. All vehicles have been tuned to be more
I can see
responsive and
where the
intuitive
400 million went.
Whether you're tearing across the sky in a chopper, raining bullets down on your foes, or rolling through the desert in a tank. The new Hitch a Ride ability lets your squad stay together by expanding the number of spots available
Nice.
for vehicles. And while it's easier to navigate with simplified control options, harnessing these war machines' full lethal potential requires the expertise of a pro. We know you love destruction. And for Battlefield 6, we wanted to push destruction even further, both in terms of a spectacle and as a gameplay mechanic. We're debuting a new iteration called Tactical Destruction. It gives you even more options to own the battlefield with countless ways to transform the environment.
Bro, none of these buildings will be left standing by the end.
Try C4, a rocket launcher, or your handy sledgehammer. Squad firing on your team from above? Take out the floor beneath them. Or blow it all up. Climb over the rubble, problem solved.
All these things come together to create a genre-defining, must-play first-person shooter experience you cannot get anywhere else.
Orchard, have you changed your viewpoint on this game after seeing all of that?
No, not really. Like again, like for me, show me the actual live gameplay. Like I'm very skeptical of
Ton
this
of gameplay. Look,
No,
it
like,
was uninterrupted, but that was a ton of gameplay.
Yeah, no, but that's not now. I don't like that because they've done this before. I've seen this type of like presentation model before, and it doesn't represent what you're actually going to be experiencing. Show us an actual slice where people are doing this without you having to narrate, and then you can do your narration afterwards. But just give us 5 to 10 minutes of people actually doing this and it looking fun, and without the intermittent cuts to the highlight reel that you want to sort of present.
Okay, that's fair enough. Ty, I've looked for these gameplay leaks that you say are saying all over the internet. There's nothing on YouTube.
It's because you probably need to type in leak in the YouTube videos because right now anything you type about Battlefield is gonna show this the showcase.
Ah, okay, hold on. Battlefield 6 gameplay leak.
Can you turn up the volume?
Sorry.
Designed to support close quarters combat. As a player. Or
let's
in Battlefield, you and your squad will be battling it out across a world drowning in turmoil. A world filled with epic battles for you to partake in.
All our spaces are built for the experience you want as a player. Whether that's intense, close quarters infantry combat, or large-scale warfare with tanks, choppers, and jets. So let's start with where you'll be battling it out.
I want to play the campaign, that's
all
what I
over the
want.
globe, from Egypt and Gibraltar to Tajikistan and the streets of Brooklyn in the US. At launch, we'll have 9 maps, including a remake of the classic Operation Firestorm from Battlefield 3. Gibraltar is built to be up close and personal. Smaller urban areas, designed to support close quarters combat.
Listen, from what I'm looking at, I'm interested.
Egypt is all about infantry and land vehicles. While Tajikistan boasts scale, with epic settings that capture our all-out war experience. Then there's Brooklyn. Bringing the best of both scale and close quarters combat. All of these maps are built to support any of our variety of modes with custom layouts that we call combat zones that have been rigorously play-tested and iterated to ensure a thrilling, authentic Battlefield experience. No matter where you're playing.
Conquest. Breakthrough. Rush. Our all-out warfare trifecta of modes delivers moments you can't get in any other game. And with Battlefield 6, we're giving you more ways to play, all infused with Battlefield DNA. Team Deathmatch.
Blew the face of the building on top of it.
Domination. King of the Hill. In our newest addition to our all-out warfare experience called Escalation, where teams are pushed to a final climactic battle that we think our players will love.
You think climactic?
We've spent countless hours of playtesting these modes, both internally and alongside our Battlefield Labs participants, and working to refine them and make them feel true to Battlefield's brand of immersive warfare.
Oh.
You can expect more maps, modes, and events as part of our post-launch seasonal content that we'll be telling you about closer to release.
And with the return of Portal, you can also build, share, and play your custom-created experiences.
This new, more powerful version of Portal will enable creators to use an updated toolset that features editing tools that will let you create even wilder experiences. That's not all. In Portal's newly redesigned Verified mode, modifiers will allow players to set up hardcore rule sets with one-shot kills, closed weapons, and so much more, all with full progression and XP gain.
Nice.
With updates to our UI and navigation systems, it will be easier than ever to find and share exciting new experiences made with Portal.
I wonder if you have to pay to use Portal.
We can't wait to see what you create, share, and play.
That sounds for grabs and decoration. Alright, we don't want to hear you talk. Let's get to the next highlight. God damn it, it's buffering.
As we said, the world is on the brink of war.
So we have to listen.
Our journey focuses on an elite unit of U.S. Marine Raiders known
Hey,
as Dagger 1-3
I'm interested.
as they try to stabilize NATO and counter the threat from Pax Armada
I'm
and the
interested.
coalition.
Before I saw
As
this,
Dagger 1-3, you'll navigate
I
through intense
wasn't even
missions
going
that
to
give
look
you an opportunity
into getting
to play
this
from the
game
perspective of each
fine,
member of
but
this elite squad.
at the very
Our
least,
goal is to
I'm
deliver
gonna
epic
get the
missions filled with
campaign,
incredible
at the very
set of pieces, intense battle, and a cast of badass characters that you will remember long after the credits roll. Let's take a sneak peek.
Here we go.
The world
The
as
next
it's commonly
campaign.
known has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II,
Let's see how a diverse group of
all the traditional
capable
assumptions about who's on whose side,
operators.
gone. But you know, every crisis.
I know Ushers Obi thinks the world looks like Alabama or just strictly some black country. Well, over here, Europe, United States,
That kind of stuff.
you know, you see black, brown people, Muslims, Christians, all together. Battlefield 6 is probably a representation of what society looks like in my country. Maybe not yours, but my country. And the game, I believe, is based in the West, not West Africa. So how about you shut the fuck up and don't try to force your fucking views on us?
Oshas.
I saw like a black guy, like looked like a black version of like Captain, what's his name? Captain Price, like with the beard. Like, was that it? Like, where's the rest of our strong and brave?
You need to stop with that. You need to stop.
No, you'll see them.
Okay. So they're still coming up.
Oh, hold on. Play for free early access. August 7th to 8th, 9 to 10, 14. Okay.
Where's our heroes?
This Thursday and Friday.
They're done with the campaign, dude. It was just a sneak peek.
Participating in the streamer showcase today to also gain early access next week. Then the beta will be open to everyone on August 9th.
All right, so everything you've seen today is just the first step in building our Battlefield universe, with Battlefield 6 launching on October 10th. 10/10.
Whatever, nerds.
I'm kind of hyped, man. I'm kind of interested.
So from everyone at Battlefield Studios across Criterion, DICE, Motive. Wait, hold on. There is one more thing. We have said that Ripple Effect was working on a brand new experience for Battlefield.
Okay.
Well,
What's this? Battle Royale? That's Battle Royale, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
from your favorite creators from around the world. So we're all excited for you to join us on the Battlefield on October 10th. Let's fucking go.
From what I remember, I think there's gonna be official multiplayer trailers now, not leaked ones, because they've been sending out the.
Sorry, you're saying?
I think there's gonna be more trailers now because I think they've been sending out the game to content creators to play, like the beta versions of it. So there should be more gameplay, official gameplay after this this event finishes.
Okay, I like it. I'm interested. Osha's. I think I saw enough gameplay. I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, I would love to see like a 15-minute slice of like one player playing from start to finish, not all of these cuts. That would be preferable. But
To be honest, for me, it hasn't changed the way I feel about Battlefield. I'm still very much indifferent. Like the best Battlefield I've ever played was Battlefield 1. And there were things in that, like even the way they presented that game, that were subtle, and it was not this like 20, like, you know, everything is moving at like this frantic pace and boom, explosions. Yeah, we know you like explosions. Ooh, more explosions. Now clap. Like get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like can you present a game like with nerds? Yes, you can make the game, but like I don't want to hear you talk and tell me you're not good at it. Like, don't talk about your game. Like, you sound like nerds, like trying to be cool. Like, it's so frustrating to me that they still continue to show games off like this. Just show the gameplay. Let the game speak for itself. And if people like that, then that's fine. But this is for people that are on TikTok. This is how you present a game to people on TikTok. And yeah, well, maybe that's who they're targeting. So
maybe. As far as cringe, we agree on that one. The presentations in between the slices of gameplay were cringe, in my opinion. But That aside, Oshas, gameplay wise, what did you think?
I just I would love, and I'll look for it if there's the thingy out there, but I want to see more in terms of what's the moment to moment gameplay like, because that's the hardest thing to do in these games. You could, in concept, you could have things, well, if you do this and this, then this is how it end up, and then this is what. If you're making a scripted game, it's easy to do that. The challenge comes in when you are in a multiplayer environment and people just start fucking around with all these nice design ideas that you had and they don't work the way that they do, which I believe happened in the last Battlefield game, where people just took advantage of the mechanics and they used them in exactly the opposite way that the developer thought, and it broke the game in some aspects. So these are all great ideas, but unless we see them actually being implemented in the moment to moment gameplay, it doesn't really, to me, present a good, especially if your game is going to be multiplayer live centric. Like, it doesn't present a sort of picture that says, well, this is definitely something I need to, put on my radar as the next big thing. I'll definitely do so, Raichi. I'll sign up for the, is it the trial, whatever it is, like, and then play it and see how it goes.
You're right, Richie. That guy does look like Matt likes games. Fuzzy says I'll probably check it out eventually, but day one is gonna be tough. It comes out right in the middle of Final Fantasy Tactics, Ghost of Yote, and Ninja Gaiden. Oof.
Yeah, so but just to be clear, like right now, you can see on the screen, like you have the content creators saying down there. So there's already like maybe even hundreds of hours of gameplay now of this game, and what EA is doing now is like, okay, that was a trailer for, maybe Oshas is right, that was a trailer for the TikTok guys or the people who like action, the casual players, but for the people who actually want to play Battlefield, well, we gave you a playtest like months ago that's been leaked, and we never took it down. We never said take this shit down, because we're happy that you hardcore gamers could actually check this out, give us the feedback we want, because I've been very happy with it. And now for the content creators who want to leave, aka the TikTok guys, you can leave now. And now here's the actual gameplay for Oshas, Loke, and Ty, and the people who are actually interested in
Please
this.
go. This is one of the top creators. He's got about 5K people watching him. And as you can see behind him, he's actually in the place.
They're all playing together.
Doing the thingy, the presentation.
Yeah. So. The feedback, like in terms of because look, you say if you make past performance is the best way to predict the future. We know they've improved on destruction. Everyone has said no, destruction is here. It works. It's cool. It's great. And the class system is back now. That's what Battlefield fans want. However, I think there's been some complaint because, okay, thanks for the class system back. However, I think you could use any gun in the game. Well, I believe in the previous games, there were specific guns for specific classes. So if you were a sniper, you couldn't just be an engineer. You had to go into the support class. So that might dilute the tactics of the game. But, it's a halfway point. Maybe that's what they need to do to kind of bring in the casuals. Maybe not. But anyway, they've given that feedback back. And there's other things like, dragging your enemies and, crouching while sprinting. So it seems like they've taken the feedback of the previous games and they're going forward with it. To me, as a Battlefield fan, it looks more in line with Battlefield 3, which was one of the best ones out there. Battlefield 3 and 4. After that, it just kind of started to fall off a cliff for me. So yeah, to me, the game looks good. Like, it looks great. Now, is it going to play amazing? Who knows? But all I can do is rely on these guys or the guys who are actual Battlefield fans more than me anyway, and to see what they've been thinking. And most of them have been saying the same thing, which is like, it's a step in the right direction. Is it going to be an amazing product? That's the question.
That's another conversation. Yeah, I'm not a big Battlefield guy. Multiplayer, I will make zero promises, but most definitely I can see myself getting the campaign. The campaign, if it's half as good as the Call of Duty campaign, Black Ops 6, then I'll be happy.
I think you know what. This will sound very. I feel like this company should start making a co-op campaign. I think it just makes it a lot more fun, and it kind of brings in a lot more people.
That would be good. Anyway. That would be really good.
Yeah.
Remember what's it called? Army of Two. Remember Army of Two?
Army of Two was great. Yeah, that was really fun. So, something else that I think is
And that was an EA game.
yeah. Sometimes I think it's interesting here is that, like, it's probably the most expensive game, EA's most expensive game, true, and it's 400 million, whatever it is, and
it's a lot of money.
Even if it doesn't hit all the notes, like, I'm happy that there's a company out there spending 400 million on a product that I'm just going to pay $70 for.
There we go.
We're not turning this into a corporal glazing session. That's not what we're doing.
No. Because I think my thing is, like, when people say, like, oh, it's gonna fail, it's like, okay, even if it fails, would you rather have them make a Battlefield that costs 70 million or one that costs 400 million?
Do you want the honest truth?
I'd rather they make a good Battlefield.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, like, you could get a good Battlefield for 70, you could get one for like a 500 million, right? It's like, those two things aren't entirely exclusive.
If we can get a good one for 70,
from them,
I want the one for.
Yes, because then you need to be creative to make it good. You can't just throw money at it. Like, I think for studios that have
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, there's a problem right now, like, we're seeing, is that, like, I think we are at the stage where more money doesn't mean better product. Like, I mean, I think we've seen this too many times in movies. Nobody puts the sort of spit shine polish on the more money like Rockstar. And we've seen EA and all these other guys, Take-Two, all these other guys. When I mean Take-Two, I don't mean, like, of course, Rockstar. I mean just, like, the other games where they throw budget like 400 million, but, like, 400 million does not a good game make. Like, it does. Like, dude, can you just focus on your craft? If it's Rockstar, who take 10 years to make the game, and that they spent that money on every nook and cranny to make it pop, on shit that you're probably not even gonna interact with, but they put it in the game because of the fact that they wanted to make their game that much better or that good. When you just throw 400 million to make a game within 3 years so that you can get it out there and court an audience, that's not the same thing.
I mean, no one's going to dispute that is true.
Throwing money at the wall is not the solution.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. No one's going to dispute that.
Essentially, that's what Oshus is saying, and I have to agree with that. We just got done glazing Octopath Traveler, bro.
Yeah, so no one's gonna disagree with that, but I think there is, it's almost like me saying, like, well, I know Baldur's Gate 3 and Cyberpunk cost like 150 million to make, but CD Projekt Red should have reduced the budget by 70 million. It's like we come to this conclusion that just because your game costs a lot of money, it equals less skill, which is not true, because Cyberpunk cost a lot of money but had a lot of skill.
But I would say
relax. Had a lot of skill as well.
Relax on that one. I would say relax on that one, because there's a whole context to it. If tomorrow we hear an announcement that, I don't know, Elon Musk went to Larian and said, I want you guys to make a game like Baldur's Gate 3, but do it in the Mass Effect universe.
Amazing.
Or in a universe in the future, for example, and and here's $1 billion. We saw what they did with 150, 120. And then Elon Musk is like, here's $1 billion, for example, right? For example.
Yeah.
The context here is that we're looking at Larian. And when Oshus is saying that he's not really worried about how much money they're putting into Battlefield or whatever, it doesn't add his faith in Battlefield because of the money they're putting in. He is saying what I'm also saying, which is, you're not just looking at the money, you're also looking at the context of who is getting the money. And hate it or love it or hate it, Ty, they haven't done good recently. They haven't. This is like someone saying, I'm now going to I have $1 trillion. Here's $1 billion I'm gonna give FromSoft. I want them to revamp and overhaul the entire engine that they use for their games, because essentially, like, the animations and skins, a lot of it a lot of what you saw on Elden Ring, you can actually source back to Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2. right? And then someone's like, I want to give FromSoft $1 billion. I want them to overhaul the whole thing, and they agreed to do the same to do it. The expectation is that, yeah, this is going to make a gigantic, ginormous difference because of what From Software has in the recent past. That's all I wanted to add.
Yeah, so the point here would be then, do people trust DICE? Maybe not. Do they trust Vince
No.
Zampella? Maybe so. It just depends. So
I trust him. I trust him.
Yeah,
I don't trust him to the tune of 100 million players. I don't think he's gonna get 100 million players.
I don't think so too.
But I think it'll be a good. I think it'll be a good game. Like from what we've seen here, this looks good, bro.
Yeah, I don't think so too. But the truth is, if there's a lot of maps, like listen, we can all play the game at some point, and then we can ask the question of like, well, this doesn't feel like it costs like hundreds of millions. This feels like it costs barely anything. But from what I mean, one of the things you said at the start of the trailer was like, oh, okay, I can see where the money kind of went here. And I guess the question is like, well, do we all want this game to be reduced by 70% in budget? I don't. Now, obviously, be sustainable. If you can do it, you can do it. But I always say the same thing. I don't want Last of Us 1 to look 50% less good, or to have less animations. And same way, I don't want Baldur's Gate 3 to have less animations or less abilities or whatever you want to call it. I don't want Call of Obscure to look worse than what it is now, right? So yeah, I'm happy that they took the Microsoft money and the NetEase money as well, and not Sample Kepler's money, because when you give the money to the right people, which is what you're alluding to, you get a far superior product. Yes, you do.
Yes. All right. That was fun.
Well, that's if considering that like you know what they spent the money on.
Sorry, say that again.
Considering the what?
Because if they spent the money on marketing, no, I'm saying like it's very important to put into context. Did they spend all the money on making the graphics better, or to pay the marketing guys better?
We don't know. We just know it's 400 million, more or less.
Well, I mean, the rumor says that. I doubt it's probably. I mean, I'm not too sure, but
it's not a rumor, dude. Either we source these credible sources, or we're only going to listen to the corporations.
Okay, 400 million. Yeah,
Ars Technica is a publication that has a credible reputation.
Okay, no, I know where the 400 million number came from, but yeah, okay, we can go with that.
Yeah, we don't know where it went. It's more or less 400.
I mean, they have like 4 studios or 5 studios working on it, so it probably went.
Everyone, it's like all hands on deck on this one, bro. That's why I'm saying like
this is something. Sorry, this is an approach by EA that I would actually like to see more of. And when it comes to the Mass Effect, I wouldn't mind if they outsource certain parts of Mass Effect to different developers. Like if you're, let's say you want to do space combat, right? Okay, go give it to the guys who worked on space combat before. And I think the Criterion, Motive, they worked on that before. The multiplayer part, if you want to, increase that, okay, give it to DICE. They've worked on that before. So I think when you start to, let certain studios work on their specialities, I think you could get an overall good product. I am looking forward to the story mode in this. I'm looking forward to the multiplayer as well, and I'm looking forward to the battle royale, just a bit because it's something different than Call of Duty.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it works out or not. We'll see. I'm not a big Battlefield guy, but when they said that there's a campaign, an actual campaign, now I'm interested. Anyways, good show, guys. Oshus, please plug your channel. Tell people where they can find you, what you're up to, etc.
So it's Oz the Wiz on YouTube, Oz the Wiz on Twitter, and yeah, and that's basically where I'm most active.
All right, good stuff. Yeah, you can also find Oshus in Wakanda, South Africa. Ty, please plug your channel. Tell people where they can find you.
You guys can find me at Taya Talks, TAYETATALKS on YouTube and also Twitter. No new content coming for a bit because I'm just busy with some other stuff, but
you're a fraud.
Yeah, I'm a bit dodgy in that sense. But looking to make some new stuff soon, but we'll see.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the comment section. Thank you for giving us your time and your attention. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Like, subscribe, share it out. If you're not watching this live, leave a comment. I check comments on weekends for past videos. So go ahead, feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for bull sitting with me, Ham, Cozy, Matt Likes Games, and Mental Niner. Have a good one. Ciao.